Aries, it's Suzanne here to do a weekly reading for you. All right, so we're looking at, let's see, September 7th through the 14th. All right. All right, so hope you had a great Labor Day weekend if you're in the States. And hope you had a great weekend no matter where you are. All right, so we're going to start off with some Lenormand cards, and we're going to see what your person's intentions are towards you right now. All right, the middle card is the most important. If any card shows up in the reverse, we're going to flip it over. So let's take a look at the middle card first to see what your person's intentions are. All right, so we have the whip, okay? So what does the whip stand for? It basically stands for something that is repetitive, that happens over and over and over again. That's a pattern, all right? Their intention towards you is to potentially repeat some type of pattern with you. What is surrounding this here? What do we have? We have, look at this, we have the coffin. So you might be in a scenario or in a situation with somebody that you find yourself going in and out of relationship, going back and forth, going in and out. This could be very Knight of Wands, right? What else do we have here? Whoops. All right, so we have the clover. So, you know, this card represents luck. It represents serendipity. It represents something really good, all right? So it's like there's a pattern here of things feeling like they're ending and beginning constantly. This is a pattern that the two of you share. It's a pattern that a lot of people share, okay? You know, the two of you might be addicted to passion in some way. The two of you might be addicted to drama in some way, you know, and I know there's a lot of people that will say, no, that's not me. But think about it. Why would you repeatedly go through this pattern? It can't be the other person's fault completely. You have to take at least 50% of the blame, of the responsibility. So let's see here. We're going to pull two oracle cards here. One for you, one for them. We'll determine who's who by what each of these cards say, okay? All right, so the first card we have, this is so incredible. Every journey starts with a single step. And then we have the number 12, which breaks down to the number 3. You know, I feel like every time I use these cards, this card seems to come up. It's crazy. The number 3 is about communication. So I feel like somebody here has really good intentions when, you know, when they're in a positive energy. But something falls back into a pattern. What do we have here? We have in the world, not of the world. And then we've got 34, which breaks down to a 7. 7 is mysticism, something that feels mystical, something that feels like you're not in control completely, okay? So I feel like this is your person here and this is you. You know, and what I feel like this is saying here, in the world, not of the world, this is saying that this is very 3D based, okay? So it's very much in the physical world versus embracing the physical world and the spiritual world, Okay, so it's very, I feel like it might be very difficult for you to trust what you can't see. All right, so this is them, this is you. All right, so we're going to pull cards for each of you. All right, so 4 cards for them and 4 cards for you. Okay. Do you struggle believing in what you can't see? You might say that that's, you know, that's not me, but when it really comes down to it, does this upset you? Does this get you very upset? Does this make you talk about your person in a very negative way? Does this make you talk to your friends and family about this person in a very negative way? Have you thought about how you contribute to this? All right. Okay, so these cards over here represent what each of you are craving in your life, okay? And over here, this is what is dominating your thoughts. All right, so let's see. For this person, what is this person craving in their life right now? 2 of Cups. So this is always an effort to achieve this mutual loving connection. Always. You know, and that's why there's such a stark contrast between these two. So this is, you know, you guys are in some type of pattern. You might be with this person right now and things are going great. Or you might be in a segment of your relationship or your connection where you're not together. All right? So this person is craving 2 of Cups, the mutual connection between the 2 of you. What else? 8 of Pentacles. They're craving for this to finally work. They're craving for this pattern to go away. So again, if you're talking negatively in any way about your person to anybody else, first of all, you open yourself up to judgment from other people and opinions from other people about your person, okay? Probably things that, you know, you might tell yourself, well, I might need to hear this. But do you really? Who knows this connection better than you? Okay? And, you know, if this person achieves what they're craving, which is 2 of Cups with you, you want your friends and family to embrace this person when they are finally in your life in a more consistent way. Because this person absolutely wants this to work. Every journey starts with a single step. And I feel like every time we go through this pattern, this person has the right intentions towards what it is they actually want with you. All right, so what are you craving right now in your life? We have Ace of Cups, very, very similar energy. What's the difference between the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups? All right, Ace of Cups is about you. It's about getting your cup full. In other words, loving yourself before you can move into 2 of Cups. So there's something within you maybe that you don't like about yourself. And this pattern here might show you certain things that you would like to see change in yourself. So what this is telling me is that you're really craving much more self-love, feeling good within yourself before you can give in a Two of Cups connection. And this literally could be why this keeps happening. Okay? What else are you craving? We have 10 of Swords. Very interesting. All right, so I feel like with the 10 of Swords here, it's like you're craving an ending to this way of relationship. You know, this might not be the first time that you've encountered this with somebody, okay? So if this isn't the first time that you've encountered the situation that you're in, then it's probably a pattern that you need to take a look at in your life. You want the pattern, you want the, you know, what you might consider the constant betrayal in relationship to stop. And it starts with finding what you believe in, what you have faith in, okay? Because this in the world, not of the world, you actually are of the world. You might be in the world, but you're also of the world too. So this might be a process, this might be an awakening for you to try to find what it is that you fully believe in. All right, so what is dominating this person's thoughts right now? We have Judgment. What is Judgment? It's reconciliation. It's rebirth. It's this. So I feel like you're in a period of separation. This person wants reconciliation, and that is what they think about. What else? Four of Pentacles. They know that they're doing something right now that is holding them back. What are you thinking about right now? We've got the Moon. This is a very, in a lot of ways, this is a very 3D energy. This is Pisces energy. You might be dealing with a Pisces, but it's also about fear. And when you don't have faith, fear easily comes in. Okay? You can't have faith and fear in the same moment. You can't. So fear is showing up for you. You're afraid. You're afraid that this might not come back together. Or you're afraid that you might have pushed this person too far. I feel like you haven't. You have not. This person is in a really good energy here right now. What else are you thinking about? The High Priestess. I feel like you personally have some what you consider to be secrets or deep, dark secrets that you're afraid to reveal about yourself. Okay? I don't think they're as bad as you think they are. Okay? Moon and High Priestess both can be very secretive energy. The Moon, very fearful, unclear. The High Priestess, you know, it's like your intuition is tapping at your shoulder right now. You know, it's like, I feel like your intuition is saying, it's okay. You're okay. You'll be okay. This is okay with this person. You guys are you're working through something. All right, so really here, I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles for this person. And down here for you, I want to clarify Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the High Priestess. All right, so for you, Ace of Cups clarified by Novice of Wands, which is actually the Knight of Wands in this deck. So, Knight of Wands. I feel like, you know, I told you up here, this feels a lot like Knight of Wands energy. It's in and out. It's back and forth, okay? And this comes up clarifying the Ace of Cups. So, this pattern that you're experiencing is, you know, I feel like it's confirming that the reason you go through this pattern is for regular validation that you are worthy, that you are lovable. When you're in this phase, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. You feel amazing. When you're in this phase, you feel awful about yourself. You don't feel like the best version of yourself. And it's like, what is going to pull you out of this? Another round of this. It's like, what do you love about yourself? I feel like that's the question for you. What do you love about yourself? It's time to acknowledge that. It's time to identify for you the qualities that you consider lovable about you, and to address the things that you feel are not lovable about you. You know, honestly, this person might see the things that you don't see that are lovable about you. What do we have here? Ten of Swords. You want the Knight of Wands energy to stop, okay? And then we've got Three of Pentacles. Yeah. You want to be back in this phase. You want to come together. What are you going to do differently this time? Stop asking what you want this person to do differently. What are you going to do differently? Okay? Because you want this to come back together for sure. Eight of Pentacles for this person. Again, this person wants to see this work. We've got strength. So I feel like what has been missing from this person, okay, and this person could be a Leo, this person has had a little bit of a challenge making themselves vulnerable in some way. The greatest strength comes from vulnerability. Making yourself vulnerable, being truthful. You know, this person might use that in some way to hold this relationship over you in some way. I feel like, you know, they intuitively know that they need to make themselves vulnerable in some way to you. As far as, you know, if they want Two of Cups is mutually making ourselves vulnerable. That's the only way that true intimacy happens. If you guys can achieve this, I feel like this will stop. But it comes on both sides. You can't force this person to make themselves vulnerable. They can't force you to find self-love, because I feel like you end up blaming yourself sometimes for why this pattern happens. All right, over here we've got High Priestess clarified by the Elder of Wands, which is the King of Wands. It's like, you know that you need to find your savvy, your confidence. You're afraid of that for some reason. You're secretive about, I feel like you're secretive about some of the best parts of yourself. Like, you might be afraid to show a true talent that you have to this person because you're afraid that it'll make them feel in some way diminished. I feel like you're, in a lot of ways, holding back and I don't know why I keep getting this, holding back the best part of yourself. And of course, that's going to affect, how much self-love you have. Like, why would you not be able to show the best parts of yourself? All right, 4 of Pentacles for this person, clarified by the Tower. This person, what are they holding back? They're holding back vulnerability. And at the same time, they crave it because they crave this intimacy with you. So what needs to change here is how much this person holds back. And you know what? They know it. What needs to change here for you is, being confident to show the best parts of yourself. That's how you find self-love. You're not showing the best part of yourself to this person, and this person is not making themselves vulnerable to find true intimacy with you. All right, so let's see. Let's pull one card from the bottom, just as a last message for Aries. We have, we have the Elemental of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. And then we have the High Priestess. So we've seen the High Priestess here twice. Page of Wands is, I feel like, sharing new insight, and this is what I just said, sharing insight that you have about the best version of yourself, bringing it out into the open. I feel like your intuition is telling you to do that. I don't know why you're not doing that. I don't know why you would hold back the best version of yourself, but it has something to do with filling your own cup. Like your cup needs to be full the next time that this comes around. Okay? All right, Aries, that is what I have for you for this week. If you are looking for a personal reading, just reach out. I'm always here for you. If not, no problem. I will talk to you next time, and enjoy your week. All right? Thanks so much. Bye.